Nope.
So, last time I posted, I explained how we set up a security system, and it caught the woman peeking inside our house. I explained how I was going to confront her next time she showed up. Well, I did just that, and now I have more questions than ever. I'll explain. The plan I formed to catch the woman was to wait in my car, which I parked far down the road, and quietly approach the woman from behind when I saw her nearing my home. It only took her 2 nights to appear, and to be fair, she may have showed up the night before, but I fell asleep on the job. I got out of my car and began slowly and stealthily approaching her. I should mention, I had my car's tire iron equipped in my right hand. I know I boasted a lot of bravado in my earlier post, but I'm not so proud that I won't admit I am somewhat afraid of this mysterious lady. When I rounded the corner, I saw her. Like I'd seen her before, she had her face pressed up on the door. This time I was able to hear something. In her eerily high-pitched, gravelly voice, she was chanting something. My name. To be exact, it was my last name. For the sake of remaining anonymous, I'll use an alias. She continued to repeat, Mr. Finley, Mr. Finley. I felt a shiver run down my spine. I wasn't even that surprised that she knew who I was. Fear slowly transformed to anger. I felt violated. Something inside me snapped and I began to shout, Hey! Who the hell are you? Her chanting stopped. Her arms quickly fell from her face to her sides like a rag doll. She slowly turned around until she was facing me. Our eyes met. Her deadpan expression curled into a familiar, haunting smile.
Mr. Finley, you're here!
She exclaimed. I didn't even wait one moment before responding. I don't know who you are or what you want, but I'm warning you, stay away from us. From me, from my wife, and especially from Jennifer. Until that moment, she continued to smile at my threats. The second she heard my daughter's name, her entire demeanor changed. Her eyes narrowed towards me and she began to twitch. She violently began to shake herself back and forth while burying her face in her hands and grunting. I tightened my grip on the tire iron and shifted my body into a defensive form. She stopped moving and slowly began to raise her head in my direction.
Why won't you love me, Mr. Finley?
I stared back quietly. The question caught me off guard. Why in the world would this strange and crazy woman expect me to love her, or even know who she was?
You love JJ, but she bad. She bad, but you good. Why, Mr. Finley? Why no me?
She began to shout. Then, quicker than it started, her wild episode ceased. She eerily bloomed up from the ball she had formed on the ground.
Now I hate you too, Mr. Finley. You bad. Bad like JJ. I hate all of you.
I had heard enough. I took a step towards the woman. The moment she saw me break my stillness, she jolted. As she ran towards me, I wound back with my tire iron and swung. I thought she was going to try and tackle or pounce me. Instead, she maneuvered around me with the agility of a varsity running back. I ran after her, but it wasn't very long until I realized my efforts were futile. She was insanely fast. In less than a minute, she had escaped me and vanished into the darkness of the night. I stopped and began to collect myself. I was breathing in deeply, attempting to soothe my burning lungs. My hands were on my knees, still holding the tire iron. I looked around at the suburban surroundings and quickly realized how sketchy I must look. I began to make my way back home. The whole way back, I kept replaying what the woman said to me. She wanted me to love her. She hated Jennifer, and she called her JJ? The name was ringing some bells, but I couldn't remember why. By the time I got home, it hit me. JJ was my daughter's nickname. Her nickname from elementary school. I distinctly remember her friends calling her JJ for a couple years, until it faded away when they entered junior high. But how? How could this lady have known such an intimate and obscure detail from my daughter's youth? I'm going to talk to Jennifer about this in the morning. At this point, I had been keeping her in the dark as best as I could. I didn't even tell her about the security footage. But now I know that sheltering her is not going to protect her. As always, I'll update with my findings when I have them. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a like or let us know in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe for more creepy videos that'll have you saying nope. Subscribing and commenting on this video, or any video released in November, will automatically enter you into our monthly movie giveaway. To learn more about the giveaway, including additional ways to enter, follow the link in the description below. To anybody that decides to enter, good luck. And remember everybody, always stay creepy.